What's up guys, Anfields here. Welcome back to a new video. So today's video we're going to be doing a first of the new subscriber replay reviews. This one is going to be a high damage game played by CrySpy, which I thought was only appropriate as CrySpy has helped me out a lot in the past in the training room, so I thought I would start off with his replay. It's a pretty good replay. I haven't watched it, but I've seen the results, so I'm looking forward to checking this out. Now he does have a very good matchmaker. He's in a tier 9. The WZ, which is another reason I wanted to pick this. I don't really have any content on this tank on my channel, so I figured let's take this. So the tier 9 Chinese heavy tank, and his platoon mates there in the type 5 heavy and the object 432, or type 4 heavy, excuse me. So you know, this is pretty amazing matchmaking considering he's on the best side of this map, which can control the castle really easily. And there's no artillery, and he is top tier. So yeah, it couldn't really get much better for CrySpy and friends. So I can expect he's gonna have a good time here. Obviously, I've seen the post-battle results, so I know it is a very good battle, and it should definitely be a good battle. But I want to talk about here for a second. This side of the map. This side of the map is really strong. You can take this castle area far easier than the other side, particularly if you have medium tanks. And you can take your medium tank all the way over here into the top corner over here and just tuck in and punish enemies here. It's really super dangerous if you're on the other side. So just as a fair warning, guys, if you do spawn north on this and you're in a slow heavy tank, please do not throw your tank away by trying to take the castle from this side. 9 times out of 10, it'll all end in tears. So just a fair warning here. Now, this is going to be some excellent farm for CrySpy right off the bat. He has 2 tier 9 super heavies down there, E75 and type 4 heavy. Just easy side shots, and this E75 doesn't seem to want to make that any more difficult. And CrySpy can just easily eat up that damage. Nice bit of farm there. I have to remember, guys, this is the EU server, which of course you never see bad play on the EU server. So yeah, you would never see this on the EU server. But anyways, so he's just getting some easy farm here. Wait, what do I say? Oh, I wish people played this badly when I played the game. No, I'm just joking, guys. Anyway, there's not much to talk about. It's just easy farm, so I'm just having a bit of banter. But yeah, so far some nice shots into enemy tier 9s, which is a really good start for his team. I'll draw your attention also to the north. That's a nice kill shot. WZ dealing out some accurate damage there, although he did receive a bit of damage on the E75, perhaps a little bit unfortunate. But anyway, his northern flank looks like it probably won't hold forever. AP into a type 4 heavy, that is a brave choice there, CrySpy. I imagine he's going to have to dip into that heat because Wargaming's balancing department decides that let's create a tank that has no AP vulnerabilities, but if you fire heat anywhere at the tank, it will pen regardless, because that is good armor balancing. Yeah, type 4, type 5 heavy. I don't get it, Wargaming. So yeah. Pretty sure he's going to have to use heat. He has now begun to swap to his heat shells in order to farm the type 4 heavy. Keep wanting to say type 5 heavy. It's not a type 5 heavy, it's a type 4 heavy. But yeah, he's should be able to pen this shot. Oh, he's just going to snap it. And like I said, don't even need to aim because that's good balance. Create no presentable weak spot you can pen by AP. So force everyone just to shoot heat at it and pen it anywhere. I shouldn't criticize Wargaming too badly, though. I don't really want to have a backlash like some other people. Yeah. But speaking of which, this map, it looks like it was designed... No, I'm just joking. I'm not going to do that. If you don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry about it. Maybe I'll make a parody drama alert video, including the Lemming Rush Cookie Baby thing, but I don't know. Anyways... Unfortunate there not to get a nice little back shot there, although it could have been absorbed by the space armor, who knows. It's really confusing. Now, he's probably going to have to stare at this guy for a while, because unless he's really bad, he should not expose anymore. He should be well aware about where CrySpy is, and will know exactly where he can be shot from CrySpy. So I don't expect this Type 4 to present any vulnerabilities, but... we'll have to wait and see. Now, as I said earlier, the other flank over on the east there has begun to really crumble. I think this is the kind of time that CrySpy might want to consider forcing the game's hand a little bit more aggressively than he currently is. There may be some shots from perhaps the Centurion even. He is getting lit, but he can tuck in over to his left and perhaps able to get a shot. Ooh, yeah, into the tracks, critical hit. Not going to do any damage, it's just not flat enough. And he didn't have enough of the actual side. It was more towards the road wheel that he had a shot on. But something does need to happen here so the team doesn't get completely flanked. And Type 4 Heavy offers himself up to CrySpy. Now CrySpy instead is actually going to turn around and defend, and that's 'cause his platoon mate is asking for help, so I suppose that does make sense that he wants to help out his platoon mate. Not unusual there. Still, I don't know. I mean, it might be better from my point of view to clear the north. Or not the north. I can't want to say north. It's kind of north, I guess, from where he is. Oh, there is a shot in the Centurion there. He hasn't actually begun to turn around. Well, maybe he is going to turn around now. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I like to deal with one flank. Because when you go back to deal with another flank and you haven't dealt with the current flank, then sometimes you get wrecked. Because those guys just collapse on you because you don't have any map control. So sometimes it's nice to secure a flank and then turn around. But obviously this does actually work out for CrySpy here because I know he has a really good game, so he should be okay. He just has to clear up a few of the remaining tanks and hope his Type 4 Heavy survives. I think his platoon mate should have probably begun to tuck in a little bit more. Now he's still quite aggressive. He doesn't have a great deal of hit points to work with, so perhaps he should be backing off a little bit. But he's going to try and keep up there, so hopefully he doesn't go down too quickly. So he's working with his 432 here, his platoon mate, and to be honest with you, there isn't anything that can really do that much to them. Here's a T-25 pilot. CrySpy says that's free damage, and then oh yeah, okay, that makes sense. He asked me not to make fun of that shot, and it all makes sense now that I see it, why he would say don't point out my terrible aim on the T-25. Don't worry, I'm sure the Empire is recruiting for their Stormtrooper division. I'm sure he'd make the cut, CrySpy. That's okay. Surely he has got the kill. Oh, just too late. He is being pinged off of by quite a lot of tanks there who are unable to pen him. This tank is extraordinarily good at snapping, I have to say. I haven't actually played it outside of when it was first released on the test server, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I played it on a Sheriff. I actually don't remember, but regardless, it does seem to be snapping really, really well, so, you know, oh, more power to him, I guess, at the end of the day. But yeah, these guys are being quite defensive, so, to be honest with you, at this point, he could just leave his ally down there, the 432. There's nothing down there that can pen. The 432 has an extraordinary amount of armor. It really is very, very difficult to pen that tank, the 432. Much more difficult to pen that than the Object 430 itself, I would say. But he's gonna clear up this middle section. I do worry a little bit about his teammates down there that are in the southwest on that flank. The Emil looks like he's going around, so I don't know what he thinks he's doing. Surely he's going to be shot in the back. I don't really know. It's difficult to tell everything from the minimap. But a nice percentage shot there, and CrySpy will gladly take that bit of extra damage. Oh, the Emil was actually able to successfully flank and not be pegged in the back like I expected he would. Surprising, to be honest with you. But nonetheless, if it worked, I guess. He may know more than I do. Just, I'm trying to read the minimap. Obviously, I can't visually see where he is. The Emil is actually quite healthy. CrySpy doesn't need to be careful here. It doesn't really want to get pinged by that T-30 if he can avoid it. That's the one thing on the map that's still relatively dangerous. The T-54 has already proved that he can't pen CrySpy. Pretty sure he was firing AP at him. I'm watching this back in my Sony Vegas, and so the screen is much smaller. I don't have it on a full preview mode, so I can't quite see his damage log. So, oh, but this guy has made no attempt to flee, so he finally gets rid of him. Long live Emperor Palpatine, and he's, well, actually the T-30 is actually lit by his Emil, and I only saw a glance at that T-30. Oh, there we go. Yeah, he looks really low. But the Emil has overextended and finally gone down. And that was a very audacious auto aim. He should be fine though. Yeah, that's AP, right? Yeah. T-54 doesn't know what shell should be the standard. Needs to be more gold noob, you know, because that's not good enough. But regardless, pretty good as far as CrySpy is concerned, because he got a free kill basically. Took almost no damage except for the T-54 mod 1, which is peanuts in damage. Just auto aim because guess he being very casual. I would be quite. I mean, I guess it's not like the T-54 mod 1's armored enough to really deal with the tier 9 heavy, but you know, a clutch bounce on the turret, which is, it's not unreasonable to expect a bounce from the turret of the T-54 mod 1. So I don't know. Perhaps I would have manually aimed that. I don't know. If I was on the side, you know, it's a different story. But when something has a turret like that, you know, it is potentially possible you could actually bounce. My voice is really, really dry, so I'm gonna have a swig of water while I watch CrySpy wander over here for the remaining bit of farm here. There you go. Quality commentary here from Anfield's YouTube channel. So he's just gonna be able to clean up these guys pretty easily. I don't think there's a great deal that can threaten him and his platoon mate. If it was alone, it's possible he could lose if the T-30 came over real quick. Barely even aimed that, to be honest with you, but it was heat, so it doesn't really matter that much. Keeping the heat for the mutant here, which is probably the correct decision, and easy peasy. One more kill and he will have a 7-kill game, which is pretty impressive. Unfortunately, not Radley Walters. Needed one more kill, but still, he'll be 8,000 damage by the time he's done. So, a really nice game. Obviously, you know, in fairness, he obviously needed to do well this game because he was top tier. That, you know, there's no already. He had the good side of the map, but you still have to execute that game. So, you know, it's a good game. I wouldn't go as far as to say it's a hard carry, CrySpy. See, I told you I was going to be cruel if you guys sent me high damage games. But it is a very good game, so congratulations, CrySpy. 8,240 damage, 7 kills, lots of XP. A really, really nice game. Thanks for sending your replay, friend. Gotta work on that Stormtrooper aim, fam. I was just joking, but yeah, thanks for watching the video, guys. It wasn't so much a replay commentary as the other ones where I sort of analyzed the replay a little bit more, but I guess that's what we're going to get with the high damage games. You know, it's just more of I make general chit chat. But yeah, thanks for watching my rambles anyway. I hope you enjoyed. Keep sending in the replays. I will leave the link below this video in the description. So yeah, you can check that out if you want to send me replays. You can send me high damage replays where you'll get more nonsensical stuff like this. Or you can send me funny replays, which I'll probably make more of a compilation out of. And then you can also send me the replays I was doing previously, which were like bad games, that I do a bit more actual learning analysis on the replays. Personally, I think they're more useful, but I didn't get a lot of them last time. So if you do want to send me one of those, by all means, go for it. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. I will catch you on the next video.